Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. I'm here for the August edition of the Stash Bash YouTube Hop, where me and a bunch of other crafters get together and try and use up some of the supplies that we already have. This month's supply is flowers, can be embellishments, can be pattern paper cut flowers, can be whatever you want. Okay, so I have a piece of pattern paper that has a bunch of rainbow of stripes diagonally across the paper, and I have a few photos that I'm going to mount onto some white textured cardstock. I'm using my Therm Memory Runner XL, which is my favorite tape runner for scrapbooking and card making actually, because it gives you a second to kind of move things around, but then once it's really adhered, it stays stuck. So I am cutting a small margin around these photos, and I thought at first that in that open area I was going to do some typewritten journaling and then just adhere it in later. I do change my mind, and you'll see that later in this video. Okay, so now I'm going to open up just an assortment of flowers that I have. I have a ton of flowers from Queen & Co, and I haven't been using them enough, so I wanted to use up a whole bunch on this layout. So I have everything from delightful doilies, which are the ones with the rhinestone in the middle. Then I also have some Tulle blossoms. Those come in both the plain tulle and the sparkle tulle in one package. And then, let's see, the last one is called Layered Flowers. You can see, oh, no, wait, I'm wrong. Actually, the last one is called Beautiful Bouquet Brights. And you can see that comes with an assortment of flowers in one package and even hues of one color in one package. So that's why I really like Queen & Co flowers, because you get a whole rainbow of colors that you can buy and even textures. Okay, I'm going to mat the entire photo piece there on black cardstock because I felt like it was getting lost on that pattern paper, and I think that thin black mat will really help it stand out, and I liked that so much better already. So then I just needed to decide how I was going to use sort of a rainbow of flowers. I really like how each of these colors of flowers really calls to mind the colors in the background on the pattern paper, and I thought maybe I would use them as a frame all around the photos, and then that was almost too much, so I decided to kind of ground them onto a white piece of cardstock. This way I'm kind of creating an embellishment strip or a border of all these rainbow flowers. It's a really easy way to incorporate a bunch of different embellishments onto your layout, but keep the rest of the layout from looking a little too busy, which was what I was afraid was going to happen. The photos were going to get lost because the embellishments were getting too busy. So I'm using Therm Zots to adhere my flowers down to that cardstock border down there. They're really easy to use. There's no drying time, which is what I really, really love. And they're very sticky, so they stay put once you get them down. So all you have to do is lay the flower on top of the glue dot there. It's a glue Zots, they're called. And once you press it down, then you can peel it off the backing, and then it's got that nice sticky on the back of your embellishment, and then you can just lay it down on your layout or card or whatever you're adhering it to. So I've gone through each of the flowers there, and I've created the Roy G. Biv of this color palette down at the bottom, which I think again really just mimics the colors in the background there. And I decided that I wanted that photo block in the center to stand up even more. So this time I'm using Therm 3D Zots, which are clear dots that have lots of dimension. So I'm putting one at every corner and then in the middle. And these, I like to take that backing and just press it down on that big photo mat there. And you can see now you got some dimension in the center that really helps those photos stand out a little bit more. Instead of journaling, I went to some foam thickers. I liked those hearts in that little area there, and then I liked the large script title that says "This Happened." So I ran the "this" on the left-hand side going up, and then I decided to run the "happened" on the right-hand side going down. I kind of worked with it a little bit because I felt like I couldn't get it into position the same way that I did with the "this" because of the two P's. So I had to tuck the bottom of the P's underneath the photo mat there, and it really worked out that I had popped up that photo mat. I was able to tuck those P's underneath. So that's something to think about when you're deciding whether to pop something up or lay it down flat. I just put the year along that large heart there with some fine tip Sharpie, and I decided to put a couple of flowers into the layout as well to make the eye move around the page. So now we'll have this visual triangle of flowers in the top right there, that sort of middle left, and then the border. So that's my entire layout. Super, super easy using lots of flowers. Now let's talk about my giveaway. I have a medium-sized priority mailbox that I'm going to stuff with flowers and some other extras and goodies, things that I have lots of extras of, and I'm going to send it to one person who subscribes to my YouTube channel, comments down below, is a United States domestic resident, and leave me your email address so that I can find you if you win. Okay, if you're interested in the supplies that I used today, they will all be linked down below. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel just by clicking on the button here. Check out my blog and a few other videos. Be sure to hop along to the other people who are involved in this YouTube hop. I'll have their links in the description as well. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day.